Gonna turn this on. All right. Who is that? Is that is Austin Lundberg taking the ball up the court to Jed Rod. Foul on Kyle Irwin, it looks like. We'll catch you up here real quick. So currently 30-22, Ankeny. That's going to be a foul on Leighton McNabb for the Falcons. That is his third. So for Ankeny, in right now, they have Austin Lundberg and Jed Rod. So they're going to take out Marcus Pedersen. Put in. Who did they put in? Who did they put in there? Oh, they put in Joe Sarnet. Makes the second free throw, 31-22. He will try to hand it off to Parker Heisterkamp, and he's going to miss that. Stolen by Ankeny. Taking it down the court, that is Austin Lundberg, who will dish it to Andrew Aidenbeck, and that's going to be 2 points for him. That's his sixth on the day. Chris Mosley going to take it down the court and swatted. That is his fifth points of the day. Foul there on McCoy Daly. That is going to be his first. Looks relatively clean to me, however. That's going to be Jed Rod shooting free throws. He is a freshman, 5'10". Makes the first. Those are his 10th points on the day. I believe their leading scorer is Austin Lundberg with 11. Going to make the second as well. Parker Heisterkamp to Morgan Young. Young to McCoy Daly to Sawyer Sheffield in the corner. We'll give it to Young. Morgan to Chris Mosley. We're a little fighting down there. Ball knocked away. Mosley will get called for a foul on. Let's see who that's on. That was on Austin Lundberg. That is his fourth. Already in foul trouble, only in the second quarter as their leading scorer. So Sheffield gets open. If Morgan in the corner, he's going to miss that two. Parker Heisterkamp in for the rebound. McCoy Daly snags it, though. It's Mosley up top. Going to get the ball stolen by Austin Lundberg, who's going to ravel. Good call there by the refs. 21.9 left here in the second quarter. And Mosley's going to take the ball down. That's over to McCoy Daly. Parker Heisterkamp at the top of the key now. Then Morgan Young had Heisterkamp open behind. Mosley stumbles and loses the ball, and that is half-court shot. No good. That was Jed Rod. End of the first half. It's 35-25. Got you right into the action there. So we'll kind of reset you here. I'm joined by Kellen Underwood. Yep. So for the Falcons, who have 25 points, they have currently. We didn't take stats here. Oh, I'm Brady Smith. Yep. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me. What's listed on the board, at least right now, for the Falcons, they have Parker Heisterkamp with 10 points, 1 foul. They've got who is it? Morgan Young. Yep. He's got 1 foul, 0 points. Then you go Sawyer Sheffield, 4 points, 1 foul. McCoy Daly, not much, 0 fouls, 0 points, and Chris Mosley with 5 points and 1 foul. For the Eagles of Ankeny, they are a little bit more dominant with a couple players. They have Andrew Mora, who has 0 points, 1 foul. They have Aiden Beck, who has 6 points, 2 fouls. Austin Lundberg 11 points, 4 fouls. Jed Rod, who looks a little bit smaller than everybody else out there, still dominating with 11 points, has 1 foul. And then Joe Cernet with 2 points and 0 fouls. Who else? Okay, yeah. I believe the only other people that are not listed for the Falcons to get in the game so far is Kyle Irwin and Leighton McNabb and Ben Crone as well. Is that right? Okay. Let's run you through Ankeny's whole JV roster, I guess, because we kind of missed a lot of that setting this up. We just know the score is 35-25. So Ankeny has Andrew Mora, who's a 5'7" sophomore. Aiden Beck, who is a 6'2" junior. Got some height to him there. Like, that's taller than everybody on our team except Colin Poole. Although freshman heights aren't listed. They have Tyson Fincham, who's a 5'10" sophomore. Landon Curtis, who's a 5'8" sophomore. Lucas Erickson, a 5'8" sophomore as well. Austin Lundberg, a 5'10" junior. Marcus Pedersen, a 6-foot freshman. Still probably got some years to grow. They've got Jed Rod, 5'10". Doesn't look 5'10" to me. Looks a little bit smaller than that up there. Travis, ooh, you want to pronounce that last name?
First name is Travis. That's all we know.
His last name is Kinyanju. That's pretty good. Okay, pretty good. 6-foot junior. And then Joe Cernet, a 5'11" junior. Didn't see much there that first half. So not much to tell you about it. I believe it looked a little bit more foul heavy. Eagles only have 2 fouls for him listed in that second quarter. Looks like a lot more than that though.
So I've been down points.
Yeah. They basically, I think they went down. They were down 14 at one point. They brought it back to 10.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think the first quarter was a little bit more foul heavy for the Eagles because they've got one guy with 4 fouls. So, and I think the Falcons, it's only Leighton McNabb who is in foul trouble for them with 3 fouls. They have Ben Crone with 2 fouls as well. And they did update that actually. So Leighton McNabb with 3 points and 3 fouls, and then Ben Crone with 3 points and 2 fouls. And then for the Eagles, they have Tyson Fincham, who is 5'10" and he's a sophomore. So maybe the Falcons here, second half, might be able to close something in. They were actually starting to kind of hit a stride at the end of the first half there. Brought it back in a little bit as the Falcon varsity is out there shooting some 3-pointers, whatnot. Okay, that one's one to watch college basketball here. Apparently, Creighton is in triple overtime. I haven't watched any of that game. And then Iowa is playing Purdue today, who is, I believe, they're top ranked in the country. That's men. We'll look. So Creighton is down 89-88 to Seton Hall with 124 left in the third overtime. Iowa, where are they at? Well, Omaha, Nebraska is beating Missouri, Kansas City 59-54 with 10 minutes left in the second half. This is men's basketball. They have Mandela Dang, though, who former St. Albert student. I don't think he got much playing time, though, however. And then you've got number 2 ranked Purdue beating Iowa 33-20. That's early in the first half, however. Just want to look at the college scores. I don't think there's any other interesting games. Yeah. Oh, although Boston College upsetting North Carolina. Nebraska Northwestern, that's another one. Nebraska up by 3 right now. Other than that, not much to update on right now. 4 minutes still left in halftime. I'm not sure we have ads ready yet. Do we have ads ready? Do we have the ads ready? That's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joan Army is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place?
All right, we're back with second half JV action between the St. Albert Council Bluffs Falcons and Ankeny Christian Eagles.
I'm Kellen Underwood.
And I am Brady Smith. We'll be joined later by Chad Hannon and Jesse Shea for the boys varsity game. Only a boys game today. No girls. We do have some new gear here that is allowing us to do these JV games. So we'll be doing, I think, basically every JV game in the big gym from now on, yeah. So they'll probably be hearing from us a lot more. Inbounding for checking the ball from inbounding is Jed Rod. I'll remember him. Very distinctive with those green shoes. And I'm not sure about that 5'10" height. Who's that? No, I think that was. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. Andrew Mora, that was. And who was that on the foul? I didn't see. That was McQuaid Daly. That's his second. So that was Andrew's first points of the game. With the and 1, he's going to get 3 points on the day. Christopher Mosley in the corner here, going to take it in, and he will miss, but get his own rebound. That's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to go to the Falcons, which means that possession will switch to the Eagles at the end of the quarter if there's no more jump balls. Ben Crone inbounding to, oh, I believe he crossed the line there. Taking the ball down the court, that's going to be Jed Rod. Is he on their varsity or not? No, he's not. I guess he's a freshman. I didn't expect that. That's Andrew Mora. Stolen by Max Godel. Gonna hit Ben Crone, who's gonna fumble the ball out of bounds. The Eagles will have the ball again with Jed Rod, not Jet. Taking the ball down the court. Andrew Mora overshoots, and Max Godel's gonna snag that one out of the air. Chris Mosley falls, but ball does not cross half court, so that's not gonna be an over and back. I believe it's every part of your body has to cross half court, and then you have to get one part to go back for it to be over and back. Inside to Max Godel, he's gonna bring the ball down, but when he goes up, that's gonna be a foul, I believe, on Aiden Beck. We'll see if that's the decision, which it is. That's his third. Max Godel miss. Oh, I also said McCoy Daly earlier. That was his second foul. No, that is Max Godel. They're both number 20. Confusing. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Max Godel will make the second free throw. That's going to bring the Falcons within 12. And Jed Rod going to take the ball down the court once again for the Eagles. That is Aiden Beck inside. Out to Jed Rod, who will attempt the 3. Misses. No, Chris, yeah. Jump ball, though. Gonna stay with the Eagles this time. Slowly learning the names. Out to Jed Rod. Stolen by Max Godel. And Crone is going to drive in. Nobody looking to stop him, and he's going to get 2. That's 10-point difference. And for Crone, that is his 5th points of the game. 7, so they haven't updated it yet. So wait, yeah, they have. Out of bounds, off of Tyson Fincham. It's going to be Falcons ball. Chris Mosley taking the ball down the court here. To Ben Crone. Into Parker Heisterkamp, who's going to go up and fouled by Tyson Fincham. That is Fincham's first of the game. And Parker Heisterkamp, chance for his 11th and 12th points of the game, which I believe would be the most out of anybody. He achieved that first free throw. And second free throw is up. No good. Rebounded by Aiden Beck. They're going to have Jed Rod take that ball down the court. It's actually Jed Rude. I thought it was 2 Ds. It's 1 D, so it's Rude.
Don't be rude.
Yes, don't be rude. Out of bounds. I don't know who that was at on. Was it Mosley? Might have been Mosley.
Mosley, yeah.
Falcons lining up in a 2-3 zone here. That is out to Landon Curtis. I think that's the first time we've seen him this game. At least that we've seen him.
Yeah.
That's going to be an and 1 for Aiden Beck. That's going to be a foul either on Chris Mosley or Max Godel. They called that one on Godel. And the and 1 is going to miss Mosley with the rebound. Quick up the court with Crone, and Layton McNabb going to hit the 3. And that's going to bring the game within 8. Oh, and Ben Crone with the steal up to Parker Heisterkamp, but Heisterkamp wasn't ready for it. Looked away right as Crone threw the ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, though, by Ankeny. So the Falcons will keep it as Ankeny Christian coach. Probably either Jay Neihart or Lanny Neihart. So brothers.
Yep.
The Falcons, I guess we should say, are coached by Alex Martinez, who is an assistant coach for the varsity team. You're about a minute off. Into Layton McNabb, who's going to shoot a deep 3. Misses. And that's going to be Tyson Fincham on the rebound for the Eagles. I'll hold the ball over there in the corner. Going to try to drive in. Ben's Mosley flying. He's going to drive in. What was that? That was Andrew Mora with the 2 points. Makes it a 10-point game. It brings him to a total of 7. Jed Rude. Gonna miss. Rebounded by Max Godel. Hard to go up against somebody who is, how tall is Max? 6'4". That's Layton McNabb from the corner. 3 points. That's his thing. He loves shooting those 3-point shots. And
9 points for him?
Yeah. And not only 9 points for him, but a 5-point game now. Falcons back in it after being down by, what was it, 13 at half? 14?
At half it was 10.
10, oh, okay. Down at 14 at one point. That's going to be a foul on Tyson Fincham. Going to give the ref a little hands up there. Not happy with the call. And whoever the coach is, either Lanny Neihart or Jay Neihart, going to have a little conversation with the ref there. Ref explaining why that one was a foul. Maybe an extended break here. Jed Rod playing man-to-man full court press here. Mosley's going to beat him, though. Going to hand it off to Max Godel. Up to Parker Heisterkamp, but it's tipped, and that's going to be a foul on Tyson Fincham. That's his 3rd. So Sheffield going to check in for Max Godel. We'll get the confusing 20 out of there, I guess. That's the other big man for the Falcons. They have about 3 here on the JV team. They got Sawyer Sheffield, Helen Poole, and Max Godel. Heisterkamp in the corner. And drive in. Up with the left. Who's going to get it? 3 points here. That's Heisterkamp's 13th points. Air ball from, was that Andrew Mora, I think? Knocked out of bounds by Erickson there. What's his first name? Lucas? Looks like an Erickson, if you know. Obviously, I know. Race car family. They all have that blonde hair like that, so. Oh, we're going to call it Mosley with the travel. One thing I do want to point out with Layton McNabb, he is a transfer this year. So he has that 90-day window. So can't play varsity right now. I would expect him to move out to varsity when he can, which I believe is near the postseason. That is Erickson in the corner, up to Mora. It's going to attempt a 3. Really high arcing, and it's a swish. Mosley with the ball. Drive in. Nowhere to go with it to Crone, who's going to pump fake, and McNabb wide open for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Mora, I think that was. Yep. He's way over to whoever that was. Landon Curtis. Yeah. That
Lost
was
by
Jed Rude.
Jed Rude.
Well, that's a travel. Yep. Got him with that. Who was that? That was Joe Cernet. Dance team entering the house here.
6-point game. 2 minutes and 12 seconds in the third period.
So still a while to play here. Heisterkamp to Crone. And it's going to be stolen by Jed Rude. And he's going to make that layup. Crone did all he could there without fouling. And sadly, it's not going to be able to stop Rude from making that. Heisterkamp for 3. No good. Rebounded by Andrew Mora. On the floor, who was that? Heisterkamp or Mosley? Mosley is Mosley. Timeout by, I believe that was Coach Alex Martinez. Was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. That was a full timeout. So that's a minute on the clock then for the timeout. Parker Heisterkamp with 13 points right now. Leading scorer for the Falcons. And then that is Jed Rude with 13 points for the Eagles. Their leading scorer.
Leighton McNabb and Max Goodall are both
Not this half yet. I believe the next high scorer after him is Ben Crone with 7. It's Tom Poole and Ben Beiske going to check in for the first time today. That's going to get everybody on the floor. So they're going to take out Parker Heisterkamp and who was the other one? Sawyer Sheffield, I think. Maybe. Juggled by 2 Eagles players. I mean, to cover it though. That's Andrew Mora. Drive in, missed. Rebounded by Godel. Mosley going to push up the floor here. Going to lose the ball, but rebounded by Beiske. Well, I guess not rebounded, but picked up. Ben Crone can't handle a high pass, and he's going to drop it out of bounds. Andrew Moore going to take the ball at the court. Jed Rude directing traffic, but he's going to get the ball anyways, even though he's pointing in the opposite direction. Mora might have looked like a travel there. I think that's just his form. Blocked by Beiske and Godel. Crone going to take the ball at the court. Over to Mosley. Inside to Godel. It goes up with it, and it's good. Gets the Falcons across the 40-point mark. They're at 41.
back to a 6-point game.
And that is Jed Rude over to Andrew Mora, who's swinging the ball around. That is over to Andrew Mora from Lucas Erickson. Mora with the 3. It's good. I guess the Eagles with 50 points. Ben Crone taking it up the court instead of Mosley this time. Over to Kellen Poole. He's going to hit Chris Mosley. Godel. Who is
Mosley with the 3.
no good. That was rebounded by Marcus Pedersen. Last shot of the third quarter, no good. And Falcons closed the gap by 1 point in that quarter, but they looked way stronger than they did in the first half. So currently 50-41. Do you have that right? Yeah,
Yep.
you do. This is Kellen's first time doing the scoreboard. Have you been taking timeouts? No, you haven't. Take the timeouts. Both teams are at 3.
I don't want to get overwhelmed.
It's okay. We don't have to do it for JV if you don't want. But both teams with 3 timeouts, 1 left. I think the Eagles have taken out everybody who's in foul trouble. But now, like I believe, who was it? Austin Lundberg was in foul trouble with like 11 points earlier. He had 4 fouls in the first half. I don't think he was in it at all through the third quarter. They might put him back in, though.
Probably late in the 4th.
Yeah. Especially Falcons started to close that gap there, so maybe getting a little bit worried. Falcons, I don't think anybody over 3 fouls, which they have Kyle Irwin has 3 fouls. As Max Godel with 3 fouls, not McCoy Daly.
Leighton McNabb with 3 fouls.
Yep. I don't think anybody else, maybe Morgan Young might have like a couple. I don't think anybody. So Max Godel going to take a seat. Parker Heisterkamp going to take a seat. They're subbed in with Kyle Irwin and no, Parker Heisterkamp in. They have it listed as the 10 though. So right now for the Falcons, it is Chris Mosley, Ben Crone, Kyle Irwin, Parker Heisterkamp, and Sawyer Sheffield. Mosley at the top of the key. Over to Crone, who's going to attempt the 3. No good. Is that rebounded by Aiden Beck? Stolen by Parker Heisterkamp. Knocked to Ben Crone. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Kyle Irwin to Chris Mosley. Mosley going to drive in. And call a foul on the floor. I'm not sure who that's on. Maybe Jed Rude. Can't be that rude, Jed. I took that from you. That was your own doing.
Said it, not me.
You said it earlier. So Sheffield, with using his power, swatted away though, I think. Maybe a little contact. That was Aiden Beck, who I believe swatted it away. Jed Rude over to Landon Curtis. They swing it back over to Lucas Erickson. Erickson with it now. Gonna get it inside to Aiden Beck. Back to Curtis, who's gonna attempt the 3. No good. Rebounded though. Jed Rude with it. I think he's gonna make that every day of the week if there's nobody on him. Ben Crone though with a big look to the hole. He's gonna pass it to Parker Heisterkamp out to Chris Mosley. Hesitated a little bit there. There's Sheffield with that at the top of the key. Oh, swatted away. That was Jed Rude. Clean swat there, too. No question about it. Mosley going to get taken out of the game with Leighton McNabb subbing in for him. A little bit of a smaller look. I don't know what the ref is calling there, because he's not calling 5 seconds. But he's doing the traveling sign, which I'm assuming is him stepping over the line. But Crone definitely did not step over the line there. It didn't seem like 5 seconds, at least. Maybe I just haven't seen that many 5-second calls in my life where I don't know what the signal is. They did have McNabb wide open in the corner, which Crone, I think, should have hit, but...
Yeah, he's been pretty good with those threes.
Yeah, I think just... Oh, almost swatted that one away. Oh, and...
Oh, Kyle with the steal.
Oh, and yeah. Crone going to push. That's going to be... Oh, they're going to call a foul, actually, on Landon Curtis. Looks mostly clean, but I guess might have wrapped his arm a little bit around there to knock the ball out. Ben Crone going to take it out here. Hopefully not 5-second call this time. Cuts as the pass comes, but Crone able to pick it up. I think if he would have shot that one, it wouldn't get called as a foul.
Yeah.
Crone with the ball at the top of the key. Over to McNabb. That's Sawyer Sheffield. Stolen by Tyson Fincham. Sheffield calling for a foul there. Didn't get one, and now he's using that aggression to make sure nobody's getting the ball down there. Maybe a little contact there. Wait, that is Aiden Beck. We'll watch that one. They're playing man together. Heisterkamp and Sawyer Sheffield actually causing some anger maybe in Aiden Beck. Actually caused the distraction there. So Heisterkamp could just go straight through with nothing to contend him. Heisterkamp. We got a timeout. Alex Martinez for the Falcons. McNabb hits 12 points on the night, on the day.
Like
I guess it's 2 o'clock. Chris checking in, yep. See who he comes in for. I feel like Parker Heisterkamp, Kyle Irwin, so close to each other. I don't know if you want them in at the same time. Because, I mean, similar heights. Heister 5'8", Irwin 5'6". Both the aggressive, go for steals, go for rebounds play style.
Yeah. They do bring some of the same energy, I feel like.
Yeah. Although Heisterkamp actually with 15 points on the day, a little bit more than I really expected him to have. But I think you can tell in the fouls with Irwin, he's got 3 fouls, which I think just tells he's using that aggression and he's trying to get any chance he has at the ball. Oh, bomb down the court to Aiden Beck. He's going to get that one. Yeah. Falcons should have been looking at that. I think that's why you got to play man. Heisterkamp with it. He's going to stop and he's going to pick it up over to Sir Sheffield. Thrown. It's Mosley with 3 and short. And a foul called. I don't know who they call that on. Mosley? No. Crone. No, Mosley. No, Crone. I get their 34 and 35 mixed up. Don't know what they called it for, though. Yeah, I guess Jed Rude over to Andrew Mora. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on that one. Mora not happy about it either. I believe so. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I think Mosley gave him a little body there, forced him out, and then I think Parker just kind of gave a little extra arm.
Yeah.
And the ref wanted to see. Well, they're going to call a foul on a Heisterkamp again. That one looked like a clean jump ball. That's his third.
Yep. Careful.
Whoever, I think that was Andrew Mora, was really happy about it and popped his hands as hard as he could down there. Sheffield, a little body there, but no foul called. That is Tyson Fincham with 2 points there. Falcons down by 11. Still time left in it. Mosley for 2. Brings it back to 9 points here. That is Andrew Mora up to Jed Rude. Mora with it. He's going to attempt a 3. I could tell from here that was not going. Ref's going to call a foot on the line. That's out of bounds. Falcons ball. Mosley, wow, they're really pushing it. I was not ready for that. Mosley to Heisterkamp. A little congested over there up to Mosley. To nobody. I think McNabb was getting ready to. He was going up the court and just not looking at the ball. Mosley just tossed it over there. Gonna be Jed Rude taking the ball up the court here. Heisterkamp with the steal. He's gonna have somebody right on his tail. They're gonna call a foul on that. That is Landon Curtis. Sorry. That is his 3rd foul, I believe. Yeah. Timeout, Eagles. For their mystery coach that we don't know. Probably one of the brothers, would be my guess. So McNabb, 12 points. Heisterkamp, 15 points. And then you've got Mosley and Crone, both with 7 for the Falcons. And then you've also got Sawyer Sheffield with 4 points. So a lot of points right there for the Falcons. And then you've got, for the Eagles, you've got Marcus Pedersen with 16 points.
Who on the Eagles had 4 fouls again?
That was Austin Lundberg.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to see it.
Yeah, I don't.
Again.
He might see it like last 2 minutes or so. Not right now. With 3:10 left. Then they've got Andrew Moore, who's got 11 points. You've got Aiden Beck with 10 points. And then Tyson Fincham, he's gotten a quick 6 here, I think, in the 4th quarter. And then they've also got Landon Curtison, who has 0 points. But he's running up that foul with 3 fouls. Both teams currently 3 fouls in the quarter. If you hit 5, you immediately go to a bonus and shoot 2 free throws.
That is new.
Yep. And both teams also sitting with 2 timeouts left. We've got Jesse Shea and Chad Hannon here getting ready for the varsity game. So Heisterkamp going to be shooting. I believe he's got both free throws left, right?
Yeah.
He's going to hit the
Make the
first.
first.
That's an 8-point game now.
Yep.
So still 4 possessions. 3 possessions if you're shooting threes. Ice Cream gonna get that one. 7 points. Jed Rude gonna take it up court. He's gonna go over to Andrew Mora. Missed pass. Rude, that's gonna be over and back because Rude, I don't think that went off the ground, did it? I think Rude got the last touch on it. 50-57 here. 3:04 left in the fourth quarter. I would say in the game, but possible overtime. Like we saw in the Creighton game.
Let's hope.
Mosley looking outside. Gonna hit Crone. Crone for 3. It's no good. That's rebounded by Tyson Fincham. You had Rude taking it up the court. I don't think he stepped out this second half. Wide open inside. That's Tyson Fincham for 2. Mosley gonna take the ball up the court. Might start to see some urgency from the Falcons. Not much time left. Down by 9. Mosley gonna get the ball knocked out. He's gonna recover it.
This over to Ben.
Crone drives in. Up for 2. He's get the and 1. If he makes this free throw, it will get him into the double digits. And we'll bring the game back within 6, which is a 3-possession game. Or if you're shooting threes with Leighton McNabb, that's 2 possessions. Crone will hit that, yep. Jed Rude taking it down the court. Over to Andrew Mora, who's going to go up with it. Fouled by Sawyer Sheffield. He's not happy about it. That's only his second, though. I think that's somebody you usually see in foul trouble, but not today. Mora's going to miss the first off the front iron. And he's going to make the second. Odd free throw for him. He's like leaning really far forward and not bending his knees at all. So Sheffield drives in. No way, that's not a foul. And that's Aiden Beck rushing over to help him. Maybe trying to not get an intentional foul there. They're going to call that, actually, surprisingly, on Andrew Mora. Looked more like it was on Aiden Beck. I don't think it really matters. Except for Landon Curtis, who's actually at 4 fouls now.
If Sawyer makes the next one, be a 5-point game, the closest they've been this half.
Almost this game since they went down by 5 originally.
Yeah.
Sheffield will get it. Jed Rude taking it down the court. That is over. Oh, it's back to Rude. Fincham up for 2. He's going to make it. Minute 51 left. Clock is not running either. That was odd. Now it's running at 1:50. That was weird, okay. So the clock stopped when the Eagles made it. And then started when the ball went out of bounds. Eskamp going to get the ball near half court. Now at the top of the key, attempts a 3, no good. Rebounded by Jed Rude.
Jed. First shot.
Tipped away, yeah. But back to Mora, who's going to miss it. Rebounded. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Didn't look like it to me, in my opinion. My very unbiased opinion. Just looked like normal basketball contacts.
Definitely.
Basketball is definitely a contact sport. Oh, okay. I was going to say they called that shooting foul, but they're in the bonus. So That is Aiden Beck shooting. He has 10 points currently. He's going to make that one. So 11 points now. Get some loud claps over here from Andrew Mora.
Loud clapper.
Very. Too many Falcons going after the ball. Jed Rude almost comes up with it. So there's Sheffield going to drive in. He's bulldozes his way to the hoop. 6-point game now for the Falcons. A minute 14 remains. They're gonna put. That's Alex Martinez with the timeout called.
I feel like we've had a lot of 6-point games today.
Yeah. We've only had one game so far.
Yep.
Charging complete. Okay. Hope that's okay. I hope I didn't break anything. We got some new equipment with us, except it's really the exact same, just new.
Yeah.
So we are gonna have limited ads today. We're just gonna have that one loop with every ad, which we'll probably play after this game.
We know you guys love ads, so.
I do.
Yeah. Favorite?
I don't know. All of them. They're all my favorites. I love all the sponsors.
We do have good sponsors here.
Yeah. Falcons varsity sitting over there with Underwood varsity. I said Underwood. I'm at Ankeny. I think that's because you said Underwood earlier.
Probably.
But they're also wearing blue, which is really confusing.
Yeah.
Like the same shade of blue.
15 colors a little bit.
Except like on here, I'm actually not sure if it's printed in color, but it's like dark.
Yeah.
It looks dark on bound also. So I'm really not sure. So Sheffield manning up down there. Don't want another deep pass to Aiden Beck. Or is going to hit Jed Rude. Mosley with the steal. Gonna hit Crone, who is gonna miss it. But he gets his rebound. Goes up with it. Fouled by Jed Rude. That is Rude's third. But I think even if he fouled out now, he'd be doing enough for the Eagles with 15 points. However, still outscored by Parker Heisterkamp, who has 17. Crone's first is good. Makes it a 5-point game.
Yeah. Could he get it down to a 4?
Could he?
Could he?
He won't.
Could not.
They're going to call over the back on Mosley, which also means he's going to be shooting for, who is that? Is that Fincham, I think? Maybe? No, he's not in. Oh, yeah, he is. But it's not him. Is it?
No.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell. Left-handed. Rare. It's kind of surprising. Is left-handed like a recessive trait to where it's not as common as right-handedness? This is the second free throw, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's Mosley. Oh, it's stolen by Aiden Beck, who's going to take it down the court. Oh, my gosh. I'm angry. Did you see that flop? And that was better than Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is. I mean, probably was a foul initially, but he definitely made it way more dramatic. He's going to make the first. That makes it a 7-point game with 59.7 seconds left.
If you can end it with a 6-point game.
They're going to miss the second. Goes out off of Andrew Mora. Mosley wasn't looking, but he's going to get the ball anyways. Over to Heisterkamp, who's going to attempt the three. No good. I can see it from here. Going to press it up here. Somebody's on the ground over here. That is Curtis, I believe. Yep. Landon Curtis. Eagles is playing keep away now. High scoring game, I will say. The call foul on Heisterkamp. I'd say almost out of reach here for the Falcons. But really, I think you got to look at it from they were down 14. They brought it back within 7 right now.
Yeah.
Landon Curtis is going to be shooting 2 free throws after a foul from Heisterkamp. Heisterkamp's got 4 fouls. That's probably the last of him we'll see. He had 17 points on the night. Falcons leading scorer. Curtis will miss the first. I thought that was his second, but I guess not. Because they put the sub in. I don't know why. Okay. Curtis makes his second, though. Or third. We're not sure. Brown takes the ball at the court. And Daly, who's also a pretty sharp shooter, way over the court to McNabb. Sheffield going to drive in. He's got an open lane. No good, though. Aiden Beck. Happy about that miss from Sheffield. Those two kind of been. And they're just going to let clock run here. Which is going to make our final score 66-58. Ankeny Christian going to knock off the St. Albert Falcons' very dominant JV basketball team. Ankeny's leading scorer was Jed Rude with 16 points. They had Andrew Mora and Aiden Beck both with 12 points. And then they also had Tyson Fincham with 11 points. Falcons, they had Parker Heisterkamp 17.
Yep.
Leighton McNabb with 12. Prone with 11. I think those were their only double digits. And then Ankeny also had.
That would be Mr. Prone.
Yeah.
It's getting hijacked there.
Also for Ankeny, it just went off. But Austin Lundberg also was in double digits for them. I believe he had 11. That's it for the JV game. I think we're going to run some ads, and we'll be back as changing people with Chad Hannon and Jesse Shea for the varsity game.
Thank you for watching and listening in. I'm Talon Underwood.
I'm Brady Smith. We'll be back in a little bit with the varsity game.
For a loved one to call home, Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you.
Thanks for joining us. Wonderful job, Jess. Did you catch young Brady and Kellen on the JV broadcast?
No, I heard wonderful things though.
They did a great job. We're going to hope to bring you a little bit more of that as the season moves on. Yep, hold on.
Check. No, you're good. All right. Well, can't hear you loud.
Just a touch. All right, we're good. Oh boy, that's loud. That's hot. All right. Okay.
That's what
That's better. That is all right. My apologies for that. Again, Chad Hannon with Jesse Shea. Thank you for joining us for today's matchup between the St. Albert Falcons and the Ankeny Christian Eagles. Ankeny Christian getting everybody set.
Thank you, Mr. Plendel, for reining in our attitude and our morals.
Did it work for you?
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. As I was
Spain?
No. And actually, I think it's Madrid. I got a bunch of family in that area. Falcons
Spain?
coming in. No, Madrid, Iowa. Falcons coming in on a bit of a slide here. They've won one of their last 5, 3 straight losses. Last game was against Glenwood. They lost 75-46. He'll be met in the middle by Luke Wettengale, one of the 2 senior starters for the Falcons. Up next for Christian is number 5, Brady Hofel. He'll be met in the middle by Joe Hughes, a senior. He'll be met in the middle by Nick Ballinger, Falcons' leading scorer.
Tyler Mahoney next up for the Eagles, Ankeny Christian Eagles. Him and Jackson Lennon will shake hands in the middle.
So when you look at who leads Ankeny Christian, you've got Weirk averaging 18 and 18.2 a game. Tyler Mahoney with 16.4, and then Eli Christensen has 8.6. Falcons are led by Nick Ballinger.
Senior lady.
Very, very senior heavy team. Very senior heavy team. Slightly favored,
right.
But I'll call it a pick 'em.
We got any quarter mania going up or?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that we are just going through this. Plain the old fashioned.
Before we tip off here, real quick, thanks for joining us on a Saturday. Fairly unusual, but
Back here with you. It's been since Underwood on the 4th of January. We'll talk a little bit about the weather. It should be no surprise to anybody listening to this. The weather has not been great as of late.
So, Weirich wins the tip for the Eagles. They go down. The Eagles go down. They miss their first bucket. Lennon with the rebound, pushed it up to Ballinger. Here, corner, off the mark there. Joe Hughes comes up with a loose ball in the middle of the lane. He loses that. Christensen ends up with that. Christensen pushes it up. He hits Mahoney in the corner. Lennon cleans that rebound up. Luke Wettengel up front. Nice hands by Mahoney there, chasing down that fast break, Chad.
Good defense by Ankeny Christian, but to Owen Marshall. Pockets picked. Here comes Ankeny Christian.
That's hopeful with the ball. Gets it off to Mahoney. Mahoney shoots. He's a quick trigger there. Mahoney is.
He is there. He does average double digits, so that's a guy the Falcons are going to want to pay some attention to.
Frederick Wettengel with the steal there. Pulls up in the corner.
It's good. It's a good sign for the Falcons.
Luke Wettengel gets it over here to Mahoney on the near side.
Saints coach Dick Wettengill in the house.
That's the leading scorer for the Eagles. Wettengel with the ball here.
Hughes on the wing. He's going to pull the trigger for three. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound goes.
Nice anticipation by Ballinger.
Good defense.
5-3, 6 left here in the first quarter.
You like to see that from the Falcons. Play a little bit of defense.
Yep.
That was a dangerous pass.
That's Mahoney.
Good.
Mahoney. They're Chad, how many threes did they take? Did they take a lot of threes?
Good question. I can answer
Again,
that.
it will come to no surprise to any of our frequent listeners, our award-winning listeners, that Chad has done all the research for tonight or for this afternoon.
Very nice pass.
Nice cut, nice pass by the Falcons. Marshall in for 2 there.
His first 2 points of the game. So Mahoney shoots about 35% from 3. It's pretty solid. So does Weirich. They're identical, just shy of 35, but we'll round up.
I really want to know about their volume. Do they shoot a lot of threes?
Oh, sure. I can answer that for you.
There's another 3 by the leading scorer, Cade Weirich. 9-7 pace. What are they? I guess another question, Chad. What are the average points?
About 70 a game.
Okay.
3-pointers, they shoot 173, and believe it or not, that's actually less than what the Falcons
Really?
shoot. Have shot this year.
Okay.
But they are volume scores. Nice cut by Wettengale. Good pass by Lennon. Rebound goes to Ankeny Christian. The Eagles are pushing the ball.
Mahoney pushes it up to Eli Christian.
That's a nice foul by Owen Marshall. Don't give the free two there.
Sorry, not Eli Christian. It's
Ankeny
Christian.
Ankeny. Yeah. You know what? I want to keep calling them Ankeny Centennial, which is another school up there. But nice of the folks from Ankeny Christian to come down to Council Bluffs.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. This isn't a team we see typically. Am I wrong?
Yes, we do. We've got this nice arrangement of a home and a home. So
how many years have we played these guys?
Good question. We played them last year. It was a 1-point loss by the Falcons.
Okay.
Beginning of the season, though, it was on December 3rd. Lennon collects his first.
$5 Qdoba.
3-2, the last 5 against each other. Hey, I'm going to grab my cord underneath your foot there. Thank you.
Okay.
3-2. Ankeny Christian holds the series lead. Falcons won in 2021. It basically goes every other year. So, excuse me, St. Albert actually holds it. It's 3-2.
Oh, so it's
21.
So it's our turn again.
It is our turn.
Okay. So mark it down.
Falcons have won in 2021, 2020, and 2019.
Trying to push that a little out of control. Falcons will take over after the turnover. I think that was Eli Christensen who turned the ball over. Ballinger bring it down the court. Set up with a pick by Wettengale.
Thinks about the 3. He'll get it back to Ballinger. Ballinger looking to create a shot. Gets it over to Marshall on the wing. Marshall drives the lane. Goes up, draws contact, does not get called. In and out. Rebound goes to Weir.
Ooh, that's off Ballinger's foot.
Yep.
I think just the first few minutes here, it's noticeable the fresh legs the Falcons have.
Well, I guess there is some positives in going to school 10 days out of 30, but shout out to Chris Hughes. Kane Hughes isn't feeling well. He's at home watching the game. Chris and Julie watching the game at home as well. So hope you feel better soon, Kane. Good defense by Joe Hughes and Owen Marshall.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, too bad Chris couldn't make it. I know he probably wish he had other plans today. might not be the only game he would like to be watching this weekend.
Nice back and forth by Lennon and Joe Hughes. Hughes dumps that in. I am sure you're alluding to the fact that the Cowboys got blown out.
I didn't know if I was going to have to.
Weirk too. We're all tied up at 11. Weirk is the real deal. He's got 8 of Ankeny's 11.
It's 11-11, foul each in the first period.
Wettengale for 3. Misses the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Mahoney.
This is 44.
Oh, that's 44, not 14. I
Dylan quit.
Oh, Mahoney hits the 3. My new glasses failed me. Look like Harry Carey.
Your glasses don't. Your face does.
Yeah, that's fair. Hi, everybody. That's terrible, Harry Carey. Joe Hughes with the ball on the wing.
You were a hot dog. You were starving to death. Did you eat yourself?
Good inbound pass to Lennon. Kicks it back out to Hughes. Hughes' 3 is good. Nothing but the bottom of the left. Bottom of the net.
Dylan Quick taking the inbounds, gets it back to Eli Christensen, who gets it to Mahoney on the near side wing. Drives the lane. Out of control.
Who's that foul going to be called on?
It's going to be on Wettengale. Yeah, it'll be on Wettengale. He got him on the way up.
Noah Narmi and Jeremiah Sherrill set to check in for the Falcons.
And you can hear a pin drop all of a sudden.
It did get very quiet.
Busy day today, Chad, for you? Ooh, that misses.
Mahoney's, I think that slipped out of his hand. No, just one basketball game this morning. There's a very competitive second grade basketball game going on right now that I am not.
Right. Oh, they must have played right after we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. I had to leave Jets game early to come gift my voice to all the listeners.
So Narmi with the rebound.
I didn't get to see what happened. They were playing, Jets team was playing Glenwood.
Marshall with a deep 3.
Little off target.
Narmi.
Fast-paced game so far. 14 points, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
84 win. Weirk with the look, no good. Rebound goes to Wettengale. Hawks down 76-64. 6 Weirk.
Weirk gets it to Dylan Quick, who almost loses. Comes down with the rebound.
Like to see Ballinger get his shot going here. The Falcons, that's their key to success. Good take, good strong take by Owen Marshall. Falcons take the lead, 16-14, 1:10 to go here in the first.
It seems like Marshall usually gets a bigger guy on him, and you can tell games where he's guarding or being guarded on the offensive side.
Falcons had a Falcon to give there. That's going to be called on Ballinger. His first.
Did you say the Falcons had a Falcon to give?
Wettengale with 3. 4 fouls in the quarter on the Falcons. Just 1 on Ankeny Christian.
So we talked about the weather a little bit and the lack. How do you have a sense of reschedule?
It's all updated on StNetwork14.com.
Okay. That's what I
would recommend everybody goes there. Ballinger for 3, deep, no good. Rebound goes to Wettengale. Did not draw the iron. They're busy. And I can go over that here in between.
6 seconds left here in the first. The Eagles get a second possession.
Falcons take the lead, and going into the second quarter, 16-14. Very aggressive first half.
Yeah.
First quarter, excuse me.
It was very fast paced. I like the pace of the game so far.
So let's do just a little bit of a look ahead here. Monday, Saints Falcon JV varsity quadrangular, if you will. It's at TJ. Saints play at 6. Varsity. Falcon varsity at 7:30. Tuesday, bowling is at home versus Lewis Central and TJ. Saints are at Red Oak, as are the Falcons. Again, that's a 6 and 7:30. Thursday.
Wrestling.
You and I are doing some wrestling.
Well,
we're not going to wrestle.
Okay,
we'll announce them.
Okay, let's be clear. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to contain myself. I don't know if we've watched wrestling together, but I like to move, and it's like I have like a muscular disease that makes me twitch.
That's all right. I've watched sport with my 8-year-old son. He can't sit still either, so I can't imagine it'd be worse than that.
That is a packed palace at night. Unfortunately, we are going to lose some of our students because the Saints and Falcons will be playing at Denison that evening on makeup of last evening's game. Friday, the bowling team is at Bolero, Thunderbowl, McCoy's, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Saints and Falcons will be at home with you and myself and Brady and Kellen and Brian Holder and Lexi Narmi against Atlantic. So that should be a good time.
Go to the hole. He's fouled. See who that one's going to go on. Wyrick has 1 foul already.
And then Catholic Schools Week starts next Sunday.
Okay. That foul is going to go against Garrett Pearson. That's his first. Team's first for the quarter.
So
Noah off the mark on his first.
So much going on next week and the week after. StAlbertSportsFan.com has all of it. Check it daily with the schedule. We've got a little bit of weather coming in Monday and Tuesday. If you could believe it, Narmi hits the second free throw. Falcons up 17-14. So tune in to StAlbertSportsFan.com. St. Albert Digital Media Club does a great job getting stuff out on social media. Weirk for a short 2, no good. Rebound goes to Marshall. He's going to push the ball up the court, finds Cheryl. Can't handle the pass. Here comes Ankeny Christian.
This is Hayden Davis with the ball. He gets it off the Wyrick in the corner. Hayden Davis, the near side wing, gets it to Pearson, to Christensen in the corner, who drives the baseline.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
Fancy behind the back scoop shot by Christensen makes it 16-17. Falcon lead.
Early reports were that the second grade basketball game did not go well.
Who are they playing?
Glenwood.
That's who Jet played. Weird. Maybe Glenwood had a back-to-back. Maybe that's why they had to reschedule the games. Anyway, that one's going to be on the floor. It looks like it's going to go against Cheryl. That'll be his first. Yep.
Looks like it's possible that Tyler Mahoney may have maybe just tweaked a wrist or something in a collision in the first quarter. He's taking a rest on the bench. Hopefully he's all right.
Number 33 checked in here for the Eagles. I don't have his name on the program, varsity or JV.
Alrighty, that might be tough.
We'll just call him number 33.
Strong take by Narmi. It's no good. He goes to the ground. No foul called. Weirk in the corner. 3's off the mark. Foul's going to be called on Jeremiah Sherrill.
Get him for a push there.
And again, apologies to anybody from Ankeny Christian. We don't have 33 on our roster, so we don't know that athlete's name. Looks like Ankeny coach Jane Ehart's gonna call a timeout. Just the first taken by Ankeny Christian. 17-16, excuse me, Falcons.
As I'm looking out, the video board's up and going. Thanks, Coach Woods.
Yeah, Coach Woods over there.
Spearheaded that.
Shout out Donnie. Also shout out Kellen Underwood and Brady Smith. They announced their first game solo today, handling the JV duties. I met up with a couple of friends to watch a bit of the Iowa game at Oskies.
Okay.
Listen to them in Oskies, and then on the way here. Great job. You both did wonderful. Great job. And we hope to bring you some more JV broadcasts as time and capabilities allow. We've got a new computer.
Oh, we do.
We do. That's the new computer. We had and a new tablet. How about that? We had some issues, some technical issues. We knew we needed a new computer, but it would not have been possible without our sponsors and their annual sponsorship. So we do appreciate all of our sponsors. We'll be running some ads over halftime.
Not over the dance team.
That we will not run. If the dance team's here, we will not be running. Did you? But that's what your sponsorship goes to. If you're interested in sponsoring content at StAlbertSportsFan.com, please contact Joe Narmi. All the money goes into it. The help doesn't get paid. We haven't told Brady and Kellen that yet, but no payment will be made over here to the talent. But it is direly needed to keep our equipment up to date.
Speaking of the business side of the sports fan, Chad, something you talked about early, we've talked about for a while now is trying to maybe find a donor to.
Hold on, Jess. We got a technical shot going here.
Okay.
And that's because number 33 is not in the book. So a technical has been assessed to Ankeny Christian because number 33 was not in the book.
Okay.
So we had some confusion over that. I don't know if that means that 33 can't play. If you can just add him, he's still on the court. So hopefully you can add him in after the fact. But some confusion going on there. The officials, and I don't know two of their names, but that's Matt Wolk with his back to you right now. He's talking to Ankeny Christian coach Jay Nehart. He's assisted by Lanny Nehart.
I think when he checked in, Paul Cox over there kind of flagged down the official to get this cleared up. So it looks like they are going to let him play. But back to my point.
Yes, please go.
With our sponsors and everything, everything is greatly appreciated. We're trying to maybe broadcast a postseason game or two.
That does take a substantial amount of money. So if you're interested in that, foul's going to be called on Joe Hughes, a hip check there on number 23, Hayden Davis. That does cost a substantial amount of money. It's about $450 that is payable to the state only. The school doesn't collect any of that. $450 for a
single broadcast.
One broadcast, unless you're going to the regional final, and then it's $700.
While we would love to fill the gym up here, we understand that there's families and stuff out of town. So, being able to broadcast it would be huge for us. So, just want to throw that out there.
So we are kicking that around. We need to talk to Joe and Charlie a little bit more about that. But that is something that we are entertaining. Good pressure defense by Joe Hughes. Ankeny Christian keeps the ball. 4 seconds off the shot clock, though.
18-18, 5:39 to play. We got Brody Hoffel. Gets it off to Hayden Davis. Gets it to number 33. Don't got a name for him. Hayden Davis in the near side, guarded by Marshall.
Good
Marshall
defense by
bodies
Marshall.
him up.
Jackson
Pearson.
Lennon. Garden there.
Wyrick is a long dude. He's long.
Mm-hmm. You can see how he averages 19 a game.
For sure. Garrett Pearson drives the lane, left-handed, off the mark.
What was interesting there is Ankeny really bled the shot clock. Marshall out of control, out of bounds, almost hits his mom with the ball. That's the first time I think that we've seen Ankeny Christian really bleed the offensive possession down to the end of the shot clock. Just 2 there.
It is. I mean, the pace has definitely slowed down since those first 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter. Wyrick on the near side. Gives a little head fake to Wettengale. Misses the jumper.
Foul's going to be called on the aforementioned number 33 from Ankeny Christian. Looks like the Hawks are going to drop their game against Purdue. They're down by 11 with 1:30 to go.
Weirder things have happened.
So that's a bummer.
Weirder things have happened. Ballinger, bring the ball down the court. Been kind of quiet tonight. Hasn't really looked for his own shot. He's fouled on his way up by Eli Christensen. That's going to be his first of the night. He's been pretty active.
Ballinger will go to the line and shoot 2. 3 team fouls on Ankeny Christian, so then they have 1 more to give this quarter until the Falcons are shooting the rest of the way. Ballinger misses the first. Looking to break the tie. We've been at 18-18 for about 3 minutes now.
Garrett Pearson checks out. Landon Naring checks in for the Eagles.
Ballinger hits the second. He's up to 4 points. Falcons in relatively clean foul situation here.
Yeah, we've had worse nights, right?
For sure.
Maybe
they're playing much better defense today.
a Friday night against Harvard. Eli Christensen on the take. Nice little running shot off the backboard there.
Ankeny takes a 1-point lead, 20-19, as we cross the 4:20 mark here in the second.
Ankeny Christian bench getting louder than our whole section over here.
Ballinger draws the front iron. Shot is no good, goes out of bounds. Ankeny Christian will take over possession.
The ring inbounds to this is going to be Hopeful. I think I'm saying that right.
Clock didn't start there, so they're going to reset.
Haven't had a lot of those issues recently. Last year was, had a little more shot clock issues, but Paul Cox has done a really good job this year. Hopeful gets it to Christensen. Christensen tries to get around boundary. He gets it off the Wyrick, who does drive the lane. He fouls. How do you say that?
Owen Marshall collects the
Marshall
charge.
Draws the charge.
Just the 5th team foul, but since that was an offensive foul, the Falcons will not shoot.
That is Wyrick's 3rd foul.
That's big. That's big. A lot of trust here with Ankeny Christian. Wyrick stays in the game.
Looks like they're gonna sub him out. That should cue up the Luke Wettengale offensive production. I think he's been kind of.
Ballinger collects the errant pass. He's going to go up for an easy layup.
Sometimes just seeing that ball go, he could hit Wettengale, but just seeing that ball go through the hoop is good for a shooter. So I like that Nick took that in.
Take the points. Take uncontested points. That doesn't happen.
4-on-0, right?
Yeah. Falcons again playing really good defense.
Getting their hands
right on cue.
Yeah.
Wettengale knocks that into Jackson Lennon's hands. Lennon will find Joe Hughes. Joe Hughes gets the ball stolen. Layup goes to Hopeful. Ankeny takes the lead, 22-21. 3:05 to go here in the second. Narmi and Cheryl checking back in. Hughes' 3 looks good.
They gotta get the ball.
Timeout Ankeny Christian.
They should have went to Wettengale, had him try to draw a 4th on that big guy. That's what I would have done.
That is a significant development, though. I mean, even 3 going into the second half on statistically the best player on Ankeny Christian's team. That plays well for the Falcons. The tempo, the aggression.
Yeah, even
when he's the pace up.
Even when he is in the game, he's not himself. Or you can't play like yourself when you have 3 fouls.
For sure.
He's gonna probably start the second half on the court. He's gonna have to play smart. Big plans tonight, Chad. We got the was it parents' night out tonight at Barley's?
Yeah, it is. You going?
No,
Niner game. Niner game. I'm gonna hit church. I don't think we're gonna make it, but
right.
Yeah.
Is it right? Barley's?
You are. It is at Barley's
Barley's,
tonight.
okay.
Please consider going. It sounds like a great time.
Is a portion of the sales go?
All proceeds go to the auction. Thanks to Matt Johnson and the volunteers who organized that. Narmi finds Cheryl in the corner. It's no good. Rebound contested by Lennon. Ankeny Christian maintains possession. In for Ankeny Christian is number 22, Landon Naring.
That is Garrett Pearson, top of the key for 3, making it 25-21 Eagles with 2:15 to go.
Ankeny Christian on a 5-0 run right now. Marshall takes it strong to the rack, gets it. 25-23, just 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll be bringing you the dance team at halftime, so stay tuned. This backside help defense in the Falcon zone, something to watch. Hopeful was wide open down there. Narmi with the ball at the wing. 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Christian.
I think you need to get Wettengale back in there when Wyrick's on the bench.
Good defense by Jeremiah Sherrill.
Garrett Pearson, guarded by Joe Hughes. Little spin move, gets it off to Hopeful, who shoots a 3. He's a little short on there.
Rebound goes to Lennon.
Little no look. Almost was a no completion.
Marshall collects that. Good pass by Narmi, gets it out to Sherrill. Sherrill's going to drive. Finds Lennon open for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Ankeny Christian. 1 minute to go. Ankeny Christian with the 2-point lead.
Eli Christensen, they're going to slow it down. Mahoney with the ball, near side wing. Marshall's picked. Narmi tries picking him up, but Mahoney gets past him.
Nice move. Nice move.
27-23, 45 seconds left to go. Marshall brings down ball down the court. He's guarded by Mahoney. He spins around, gets the ball off to Narmi on the near side corner. He misses. He's off the mark. Mahoney down with the rebound.
Three's not falling for the Falcons tonight.
We do have the shot clock on.
There's
about a half-second difference, maybe. Harlem Globetrotters. Falcons had a foul to give. Cheryl.
Coach Peterson instructing his guys to move their feet.
Cheryl sacrificed his first foul for that cause. First foul on Cheryl. The Eagles ball here, 19.6 to go.
Luke Wentengale in for Jeremiah Sherrill. Shot clock's off.
Hopeful gets it off to Mahoney, who gets it off to Eli Christensen, top of the key. He gets it off to Mahoney, who's guarded by Narmi. The ball's poked loose.
No foul on the contact. 1-0. Mahoney.
Good if it
deep
goes.
three, no good.
27-23, end of the first half. The way this game started, I'm really surprised that Falcons ended up with 23 in the first half, Chad.
Yeah, I am too. Falcons, we'll have stats for you after our sponsors. Kellen Stats Underwood, our statistician.
As they hand me the stats, they
Yep.
say they're wrong.
Oh, okay then.
The assists are
The assist,
wrong.
we'll just skip assists. That's fine.
I thought you were saying the whole thing was wrong and just handing it to me.
Points and rebounds are fine. We're going to pause really quickly.
For station
Leave the microphones on. And the dance team is going to come out as Rachel Wagner comes over to record the dance team. Go ahead. Yeah, please record it. We will not talk over them, I promise. I've learned my lesson. Here's your award-winning St. Albert dance team.
Nice
Wonderful job by the dance team.
As always, ending it with a round-off back tuck by Ava Wagner.
That was very impressive. So we're going to run down some stats, and then we're going to show some ads. So here we go.
Chad,
Ankeny Christian.
All the stats are wrong. I think.
No, they're all correct, except for the assists. Ankeny Christian is led by Cade Weirk and Tyler Mahoney. They both have 8 points and 3 rebounds. Aside from that, Garrett Pearson has 5 points, 3 rebounds. Eli Christensen has 4 points, 2 rebounds. And Brody Hofel has 2 points. Your Falcons are led by Owen Marshall. He has 9 on the evening, 1 rebound. Nick Ballinger has 6 points and 1 rebound.
How many assists?
No assists, actually.
That wasn't on Nick.
That
I
was
was just giving these
That,
guys
that was
a
a
hard
dig
time.
at our statisticians. Luke Wettengale has 3.6 rebounds, and Joe Hughes has 3 points. No, an Army, 1 point in the books. So with that, we're gonna run some ads, pay some bills, make sure we acknowledge those that make all this possible. So take it away, guys.
You find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a licensed realtor in Iowa and Nebraska. Specializing in new construction and pre-existing homes and acreages, Teresa gives her dedication and experience. Give Teresa a call at 402-201-4008. Joe Narmi is dedicated to providing the highest quality legal representation while maintaining a close relationship with each of his clients throughout Southwest Iowa. Visit www.narmilaw.com for more information. If you are struggling with debt, you are not alone. St. Albert 1988 graduate Christina Kading is pleased to offer dedicated bankruptcy guidance to clients throughout Southwest Iowa and relieve your financial and emotional stress. Give Christina a call at 712-323-8000. Are you looking for a place for a loved one to call home? Hanson House Assisted Living and Memory Care Residence is a locally owned and operated community in Council Bluffs and Harlan. Call 712-242-5734 to schedule a tour. Are you suffering from back pain, joint pain, or neck pain in the Council Bluffs area? If so, you'll likely benefit from visiting a chiropractor. St. Albert graduate Dr. Felicia Campbell of Align Chiropractic is proud to be one of the best women chiropractors serving Council Bluffs, Underwood, Carter Lake, Neola, Trainer, and surrounding areas. Give her a call today. With over 10 years of experience, IMS Exteriors prioritizes effective communication. Their team is dedicated to following through on their commitments, ensuring that each project is completed with unwavering precision and timeliness. Give Jesse Shea a call at 712-435-9644. At Telpner Peterson Law Firm, our Iowa lawyers understand that legal issues you are facing can be complicated, confusing, and span across practice areas. Call us at 712-325-9000. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the people at Cutler O'Neill Meyer Woodring Funeral Home to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Thank you to St. Albert graduates Steve and Joanne Epperson and their children, Phil and Bridget Epperson, and Michelle and Dave Kia, for their unrelenting support of St. Albert. Division 10 Specialties and EPCO distribute the highest quality products for your commercial real estate project. Call 712-322-0308 to learn more today. With offices in Atlantic, Griswold, and Council Bluffs, Armor Insurance provides auto, home, farm, business, life, and health insurance to fit your needs. Armor Insurance is there to protect you along the way, so give Jay Sims a call at 712-323-4959. Thank you to St. Albert Hall of Recognition members and former St. Albert parents Tom and Annette Respaliers for their continued support of St. Albert schools and activities. If you have a big electrical project, make it easy on yourself and call ABC Electric today. Looking to buy or sell a home? Call Next Home today. With over 30 years of combined real estate experience, proud St. Albert parents Todd and Jennifer Cook will bring the right approach to help you find the right fit every time. Give them a call at 402-250-2169. Check out our list of tenants in the Valley View Village. Located at 928 Valley View Drive in Council Bluffs, you will find great restaurants, professional services, medical, and retail. If you are looking for a new home to grow your business, give Mark McKeever a call today at 402-639-7320. Teresa Martin has over 20 years of experience and is a
All right, we're back. Jesse is still using the restroom, so I'll hold this down solo. Hawks lost 84-70, unfortunately, but not all is lost, as Caden Proctor, the 5-star offensive tackle from Southeast Polk, decides to transfer from Alabama to Iowa. That's your good news for the Hawkeyes today. Creighton with a triple overtime win, 97-94. And at halftime, the United States was trailing Slovenia 1-0 in U.S. men's national team competition. So I'll see if I can get an updated second half score. The football game between the Ravens and the Texans about to kick off. We are back. Yeah, we're back. We are so back. Oh, Ravens Texans about to kick off. Oops, I don't know how I did.
What sport is that?
That would be football. Let's see here. What else I have for scores? Iowa State was playing today. Let's see what that one is. Iowa State leads by 4 with just 4 seconds to go, 73-69 over TCU. Iowa State was a 4.5-point dog in that game, I believe. If that matters to you out there.
Iowa State?
Yep.
They got a famous alum playing in a game tonight.
Oh, gee. The Niners playing this afternoon. You mean George Kittle's team?
Hey, we call it whoever's team you want.
So again, that game that Jesse mentioned, the Packers and the Niners, kicks off tonight, 7:15 local time. Ravens Texans about to kick off in Baltimore here at the half-hour mark. Ankeny Christian will get the ball here to open.
That one get to 10?
Nope, it's
Say
9.5. 9.5. I did sprinkle a little bit of love on the Texans money line.
That's kind of where I'm leaning.
I don't know that it'll happen, but we'll do some football picks later.
Weirk off to a hot start in this half as well. 29-23, 6-point lead for the Eagles.
Weirk up to 10.
3 fouls still.
He does have 3 fouls. Exploit that.
Ballinger with a take.
Nice take. Again, I don't think I've done the disclaimer. We are St. Albert homers. We try to be as fair as possible to our competitors, and we do appreciate Ankeny Christian making the drive down here. However, at times...
Was this originally scheduled?
Yes.
For this date? Okay.
However, at times, we are sometimes lacking in professionalism because we are not professionals at all. So we appreciate your understanding in that. Christian maintains the ball. That's going to be an and one. Foul's going to be on Marshall. Real quick turnaround here for the Falcons. Eli Christensen with the hoop and the harm. That is Owen Marshall's second foul, just the first here on the Falcons. 7:05 to go here in the third. Christensen's free throw is up and good.
7-point lead, biggest lead of the night. Marshall pushes it up to Joe Hughes. It hits Nick Ballinger in the corner, or a sneaky little free throw corner, Nick Ballinger. Marshall gets a little space, puts up a 3. That is in and out. Oh, my goodness.
That was about 75% of the way down.
Ankeny Christensen pushes it, get it to Weirick in the near side corner. That's off the side of the backboard. Hits nothing.
Lennon collects the rebound. He drives the ball. He finds Wettengill all alone underneath. That is up and in.
Dunk it. He's got no help. Nice job by Wettengill making that hard.
Good defense by the Falcons. Falcons trail by 5, 32-27. Mahoney's up and no good. Rebound goes to Wettengill.
Pushing it. He's got Weirick trailing behind him. Gets it off to Lennon. Bounce pass in the lane to Marshall. Reverse layup. Good
find there.
3-point lead. Cuts that lead to 3 points. This is Hopeful bringing it down for the Eagles.
Mahoney.
Gets it to, yep. Chad, you go.
No, you go. I'm sorry. Ankeny Christian is your team.
Yeah, and then I take.
It's fine. It's fine. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
It's Hopeful. Gets Mahoney on the near side in the corner. He's guarded by Hughes. Going to drive the baseline. Lennon's going to take a charge. Second of the day. I saw someone in the lobby.
Yep.
He's actually sitting right there, a guy I know. I said, why are you here? What's your connection to St. Albert? He said his nephew is Jackson Lennon. I said, Jackson will take at least 2 charges tonight. He hit his mark.
He has achieved that 2 charge. Big foul there. Big foul. That's just the team foul on Ankeny Christian and just the first foul on number 14, Tyler Mahoney.
Marshall got it. Sorry, this is you, Chad.
Ballinger drives the ball, kicks it to the wing. On the baseline, Lennon dribbles it out. Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He's going to find Ballinger. Ballinger on the wing, drives, trying to create a shot, and it's good. This is a great sign for the Falcons. If Ballinger starts to warm up, he can shoot the Falcons to a lead. Just trailing by 1, 32-31, 5:10 to go in the third.
Hopeful taking his sweet little time. He gets Joe Hughes off the dribble. He gets Mahoney in the corner, who's punched away by Jackson Lennon. Loose ball picked up by Marshall. Marshall takes it coast to coast. He's fouled.
Draws a little bit of contact. No foul granted.
Mahoney unimpeded to the lane with a left-handed layup. Stretches the lead to 3 points, 34-31, 4:40 to go in the third quarter.
Ballinger finds Wettengale at the free throw line, finds Joe Hughes on the wing. In and out, no good. Falcons cannot buy a 3 right now.
We were right in line. I thought that was in. Mahoney on the far side gets Hopeful top of the key. He's guarded by Lennon. Hopeful drives by Lennon. He's going to be fouled by Joe Hughes. That'll be 2 shots for Hopeful.
Second team foul on the Falcons. Second foul on Joe Hughes.
I'm hopeful I'm saying his name right.
I hope so too. If the hopefuls are listening and we are saying it wrong, we greatly apologize. That's not intentional. Hopefuls' first free throw is good. Ankeny Christian extends their lead to 4, 35-31 with 1 free throw pending.
Dylan Quick checks in for the Eagles. Not the Underwood Eagles.
Mahoney takes a seat.
They do look like the Underwood Eagles out there, don't they, Chad?
Except for that beautiful cross on their back.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, good defense. Oh.
Breaking stuff over there, dude.
Looks like Hopeful's all right. Might have caught his hand there. Hopefully he is okay.
It's padded. We'll see. Did we run some ads there at halftime?
We
Brady?
did. We'd love to thank our sponsors for everything they do for us. St. Albert's going to take a timeout, trailing by 5, 36-31. That will be a 30-second timeout.
As the cheerleaders try to get the crowd going on a cloudy. I mean, it's cloudy, kind of overcast, but still nice.
Cold.
It's cold.
6 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's been worse this week, so it's like,
I guess. I still don't love it.
I don't love it. But the other day it was like 22. I was driving around with my windows down. Like that's not normal.
Supposed to warm up tomorrow and into next week. We'll be into the low and mid 30s by the end of next week.
Which is about 50 degrees warmer than it was about a week ago.
Wettengale from the free throw line. Hard off the back iron. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ballinger.
And like we said at the end of the first half, we saw Weir kind of back off. He didn't really challenge Wettengale on that mid-range
Joe
shot.
Hughes wide open on the wing for 3. It's good.
About time.
There we go.
Joe Hughes. Shot by Joe.
Joe Hughes connects.
Hopeful. Hopeful guarded by Hughes. He gets it off to Christensen on the near side. Off to Jordan Pearson, who misses the 3.
Ballinger collects the rebound, brings it up the court. He's wide open for 3. No good. That's his shot. He needs to keep taking that shot.
This is Pearson with that loose ball. He's going to try to take it coast to coast. He hits Weirich on the far side, who's going to take it to the lane. I'll give him a dunk.
Yeah, that's close enough for me.
4-point lead for the Eagles.
That ball will stay with St. Albert. St. Albert coaches tried to do the most that they could.
Speaking of St. Albert coaches, I'm seeing a new face there.
I don't know who that is. That's a good question. Yeah.
The guy with the mustache?
Yeah. That's tall guy. I don't know who that is. Sitting next to John Miller, Alex Martinez, and Kevin White. Layup's no good. Ankeny Christian collects the rebound.
Nice job by Wettengale, though, going after Weirich. Hopeful in the lane. Left-handed scoop shot. That's off the mark. Wettengale with the rebound. He gets it up to Marshall. Marshall's running a 4-on-1 break, so he's going to slow it down.
Marshall for 3. No good. Oh, okay.
Hey, Jackson's physical.
Jackson Lennon gets called for that foul. I think it was a little bit exaggerated. Could have been a foul for sure, but it was definitely exaggerated. And for the Falcons,
I've never agreed with a call that goes against the Falcons.
I know you haven't. Jeremiah Sherrill, Noah Narmi out for the Falcons. Jackson Lennon and Joe Hughes. Falcons running a tight bench today.
Dylan Quick, guarded by Narmi. He gets it off to number 23, Hayden Davis, who takes it to baseline. Misses his scoop shot. That's brought down by Christensen, who gets it off to Davis, who hits the mid-range, guarded by Narmi. 6-point lead, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Falcons need to keep looking for their shot. No reason to panic at this point. Ballinger puts the ball in Marshall's hand. Hopefully they can create something for Ballinger here. He's open on the wing. There it is. That's a great look. Step back three. It's good.
3-point lead, non-stop by Nick.
Exactly what you want to do in that. I think that Nick is such a pure shooter. The Falcons are in better shape, and Nick's in better shape when he's not having to create his shot off the bounce. It's just a lot of energy that goes into that.
We're short on his. That's rebounded by Narm, who gets it to Ballinger. Ballinger's going to slow it down. They're keeping the ball in the hands of Marshall. Letting Nick's not taking the ball down every time.
Marshall for a long two. Falcons trail by 1, 40-39, 1:40 to go here in the third.
I don't know if it's a matchup that they like there, but Marshall's kind of the floor general today.
He's got 14. Ballinger with 13. Luke Whittingale with 5.
Wyrick on the far side. That's a long two. Tough shot. Nice rebound by Sherrill, just getting his paw on the ball.
Ballinger bringing the ball up the court. They're going to do a little bit of isolation work here. Try to open that far side of the court. Narmi collects the ball on the wing, kicks it back to Marshall. They're resetting the offense. 19 to go here on the shot clock. It's an interesting wrinkle that you don't see much from the Falcons. Marshall's going to take it. It's good. The Falcons retake the lead.
They're using Luke to come up and screen the ball. That brings Wyrick out of the lane, allows Marshall to get down low without a lot of trees down there. This is Pearson. Gets it off to Hayden Davis, who gets it off to Christensen, who's going to drive the lane up the right side. He's going to be fouled.
He's going to get 2 shots on that. That is just the 4th team foul on the Falcons. But
third on Marshall, if that goes on Marshall. I think it will. Yep. It's his third. Keep your eye on that.
That is significant for the Falcons.
First shot good by Christensen. Mahoney checks in for Pearson. What's Pearson's first name? Garrett.
As you hear the St. Albert cheerleaders get into the game.
Jared Gast is his name, Chad.
Jared Gast, thank you.
He's a former Falcon, did he?
Yes.
He played college ball maybe at Simpson?
I don't remember. Marshall for 3. Front of the rim, no good.
It's a tie game, 30 seconds left.
Shot clock's off. Jinx. You owe me a coat. That is a charge. Matt Wolf with the charge call on that.
It's called by Mr. Wolf.
Wolk.
Huh?
Wolk.
Wolk?
It's a K on that. He played a lot of softball.
Yeah,
with us. Matt Sheffield checking in. Always nice to hear from Mr. Sheffield. Thank you for listening.
Matt, he gets his money's worth at the plate in the softball field. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, he is a heck of a softball player. He has never met a game he doesn't want to play.
No.
Need to continue to. Oh goodness! Third on Narmi, and so we're tied up for here. Fouls reset in the 4th quarter. New change this year in Iowa.
Odds makers were not off. Coming into this game, you kind of look at Ankeny Christian's schedule, who they play. So it's, sometimes tough to gauge when you don't have a lot of common opponents or any common opponents in this case.
Sherrill's 3 is good if it goes. It's hard off the backboard. No good. Falcons will trail 43-41. Good point, Jesse. You can only play the people in front of you. Ankeny Christians does not really play like a Hawkton. They can shoot the ball. I do think Mahoney's been the same since.
The only player getting any minutes that's not a senior is Hayden Davis.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
And he's a junior, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. So this will be a different team next year.
Very impressive team.
But we'll worry about that next year. These guys, you're right. They're well put together. I don't know how big their school is.
They're a 1A team, so similarly sized to St. Albert.
Football team?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
Matt Madsen in the house, the Mad Statter,
The
voice of
Statter.
the voice of St. Albert football with Charlie Narmy.
As of now. We're trying to force retire, Matt.
This is just one long audition until we're given the opportunity for that. But until then, it's Matt's job to lose. So, Brian Holder, I wish that he could put himself behind the camera. Jesse reps the Niners. I'm just going with the typical yellow with green today.
We do have some St. Albert stuff on.
St. Albert with the ball here, starting fourth. Nick Ballinger caught some heat there. He got started to warm up a little bit in the third quarter. Hopefully he can keep that going in the fourth. He's wide open for three, calls the ball, gets the shot. Short, just a little short. Narmy collects the rebound, looking for somewhere to go, dribbles it out, gets it to Ballinger. Ballinger for three again. In and out, no good. Rebound goes to Ankeny Christian.
That's Mahoney on the rebound. He's going to get it to Dylan Quick, top of the key, guarded by Sherrill. The infamous number 33 is on the court.
Oh, no. Wide open under the basket.
It's Hayden Davis finding a soft spot in the Falcon D. Nice pass by
Falcons playing a 2-3 zone there. There's Ballinger for wide open three, and that's good. You do not want to leave him open under the basket. Falcons trail by 1, 45-44. 7 minutes to go.
Mahoney up to Dylan Quick to Weirk.
Weirk's played really nice defense in the second half. Has not collected any additional fouls.
Hayden Davis working hard without the ball, trying to get open. He's feeling it right there.
There it is. He's got it. He's got it.
Only junior on. It's getting any minutes for them. Having a big second half of the game.
Marshall.
Nice crossover by Marshall.
A little bit too hard there on the layup attempt. Falcons contest the rebound, but Ankeny Christian brings the ball up the court. Mahoney, guarded by Narmy. Floater in the lane's no good. Goes to Wettengill. Wettengill finds Ballinger. Ballinger's ready to run. Here comes Noah Narmy. Head of steam. Tries to collect foul. No good. No foul on the shot. That's just the first on Ankeny Christian in this fourth quarter. Chris Hughes in the house. Did sneak out from dad duty there.
He might be coming to give me some business talking about the Cowboys like I was earlier.
Hayden Davis, as Kelly Crone, his sister, walks in right after him. The lovely Kelly Crone.
And we haven't, thanked her and the concession stand volunteers as much as we should.
Phenomenal work. They're always looking for volunteers. So if you see that sign-up sheet out there, please consider giving a little bit of your time.
I agree with you, Brady. Brady threw up the traveling sign. I looked like a little bit of a carry there.
Falcons trail by 5, 49-44, so 5:45 to go.
On the concession, they're not asking, you don't necessarily have to do both games. Like if you got you want to watch the varsity game, sign up for the JV game.
Right.
There's they'll never say no to a volunteer.
Ballinger hits the three, and he has 6 this quarter, 49-47. Ankeny Christian leads with 5:28 to go. That's called a wedge ball.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here on the Eagles side.
Where's Weirk? He's about the only guy that can get that. Here he is. Well done, Mr. Work.
Chad, could you get it without climbing the net?
No.
No?
I don't think I could even touch the net these
Yes,
days.
you could.
I don't think so, man.
Oh, my
I've
gosh.
lost a lot of muscle in my calves.
I don't think that's why.
Hey, man, oh, shoot. Everybody's okay. That could have been very dangerous.
Okay.
Timeout, Ankeny Christian. 2 players collided there. It was Mahoney and the aforementioned number 33. Everybody's okay. 5:15 to go here in the fourth. 49-47, Ankeny Christian. Jess, what's Coach Peterson saying to his team?
He's saying, keep finishing our possessions with shots. Slow it down. It's a close game. Make smart decisions, smart passes, get good shots. And they're playing good defense. So
what's Coach Neihart saying to his team?
He's saying the same thing.
I bet he's saying, do not let Nick Ballinger shoot uncontested threes.
Yeah.
That's not a good business plan for anybody. Ballinger up to 19 tonight. Marshall was 16. Falcons in relatively clean foul situation. Marshall has 3. On the court for Ankeny Christian, Cade Weir does have 3. Outside of that, they have nobody with more than 2. Checking in, my lovely wife. It's 36-9. Trainer in the second grade basketball game. Forrest Porter. Not a good outcome for the young Falcons today. But we've seen that trainer team before. They're not bad.
No. Don't sleep on those Falcon second graders.
Ankeny Christian will retain the ball.
This is Hopeful checking back in. He gets it up to Christensen. Christensen's gonna be guarded by Nick Ballinger. Top of the key. He's gonna get it off to Mahoney. Mahoney gonna get it to Hopeful. Back to Mahoney in the far side corner. Hopeful inside to Weirick. Weirick kind of walks with it, but he draws a foul. Luke Wettengill. That'll be his second on the night. Weirick will be at the line for 2 here with 4:57 left to go in the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead over the home Falcons. It is
4:57 to go. It's very quiet
You
in
hear
here.
a pin drop in here every once in a while.
First 3 throw.
Ooh,
It was good. Around the rim and in.
I was hoping they would get stuck on 49. I don't know what Chad's laughing at.
It's in your text.
Oh.
There's a bet going around now if I can touch the net. Here makes the second. Falcons inbound the ball to Marshall. Pushing the ball up the court. Here's Joe Hughes. He finds Lennon open for 3. It's good.
There you go, Jackson.
It is Jackson. 51-50. St. Albert trails by 1. 4:44 to here to go in the fourth.
Hopeful guarded by Joe Hughes, top of the key. He gets it to the far side to Mahoney, who gets it to Garrett Pearson, who kind of loses the ball, but it makes its way to Mahoney. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Hopeful on the far side. His shot is off the mark, rebounded by Marshall. Marshall pushes it up to Jackson Lennon, who tracks the ball down. He drives the lane, bounce pass.
Collected by Ballinger. Nice job by Nick. He's going to go to the rim and be fouled by Weirick. That's his 4th.
Nice job by Ballinger.
Ballinger with 19 on the night. A chance to push that to 21 here with both free throws. 1 free throw ties the game. 2 free throws takes the lead.
Weirick kind of looks like Kellen Underwood, like a taller version of Kellen.
Sure.
Are you guys related? No.
Ballinger hits the first at 2. Tie game. Second free throw's good. He's got 21 on the night. Falcons up 52-51. 4:14 to go.
First lead of the second half, I believe, by the Falcons. This is Hopeful. Gets it up to Christensen, guarded by Ballinger. Gets it over to Pearson.
Good defense by Nick. Good help defense by Nick Ballinger. Ankeny Christian kicks it back out.
Pearson with the pump fake. Drives the lane. Off the back of the board, back of the rim. Brought back down by Pearson. This is Christensen to Weirick, guarded by Lennon. Spin move. Jump shot in the lane. That's going to hit every part of the rim and backboard and fall in. 53-52 lead for the Eagles. 3:37 to play. Again, Marshall bringing the ball down the court. They like that matchup.
Marshall looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finds Wettengill. Wettengill needs to move. He's in the middle of the lane. He's going to take Weirick to the rack. Shot blocked. Tipped away.
Mahoney comes down with it.
Timeout. Ankeny Christian. They're down to 1 timeout. 53-52. 3:18 to go.
What's that Ravens game look like?
Let's see here. There it is. 3-0 Ravens. Ravens have the ball. 8:36 to go. All right. So this would have been a full timeout from Ankeny Christian. 53-52. We check in. Low scoring affair really in the first half, but the second half seen a bit of a explosion. Excuse me. Got choked on my own spit there. As I drink my lime Spindrift. Not a bad flavor. Not the best, but not bad.
So, Chad, you know how Rich Eisen runs the 40?
Yeah.
We should annually see if you can touch the net.
Oof. I don't think I could do it now. I don't know what would change as I get older.
Well, your fitness could improve.
Not likely. It hasn't in like 20 years. Mahoney up and no good. Falcons bring the ball down, trailing by 1.
You could just focus on vertical. I mean, leave the rest of your fitness to.
That's pretty much all I've done my entire 40 years of life.
Is what? Work on your vertical?
Yes. I used to be able to box jump a rather decent amount.
I know I've received
Marshall deep 3, no good.
short clips of you jumping onto tables.
The last time I
I
tried
have
that,
one of the best videos ever of
last time I tried that, I broke a TV.
fell straight backwards.
That was terrible.
The wall slowed his landing. It's Weird on the corner.
They're up by 3 now, 55-52, 2:25 to go here in the 4th. Falcons look a little tired, again, a little bit short on the bench tonight. Kane Hughes out sick. Larry Peterson's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Falcons have only played 7 players tonight. Crunch time, Chad. It gets eerily quiet in here at points.
Now we have people betting if I could touch a net. I feel like I'm going to have to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right after the game.
Yeah, okay, this is how injuries happen. And I haven't even stretched.
Well, we'll put it this way. Chad was injured earlier in the fall.
Oh,
In the fall of 23, just at a football practice catching a ball. Well, no, you dove for the ball. Right?
yeah, that was 2.5 months of physical therapy. I believe it was a slightly torn labrum and a overextended rotator cuff. That took a while to come back from. Just don't bounce back as much when you're 40. Ballinger with the ball. He's going to find Wettengale down low.
That's unfortunate.
Contested by Weirk. They're going to say that went off a Wettengale's foot. 2:09 to go.
Kellen's doppelganger. Good defense there.
We have a request for the camera to stay on while I try to touch the net.
Make that happen. Tough D by the Falcons. Eagles moving the ball around. Nice loose ball pickup by Pearson. Mahoney dribbling around like the Harlem Globetrotters here. That's a jump ball. That's a jump ball.
That's going to be a reaching foul by Ballinger. Just the second on the Falcons this quarter.
Second on Ballinger as well. 21 points. 3-point lead for the Eagles. Minute 47 to go. That shot clock resets to 35.
Yes.
We need to fix that. This is Garrett Pearson to Hopeful.
Ankeny Christian content to stretch out this. That's going to be a jump ball.
Well, if this
Goes
was
to the
Harlan,
Falcon.
they might have awarded us a timeout.
So you know what? I was actually corrected on that. Jay Sims taught me why that was a valid timeout awarded to Harlan, actually.
Well, the coach can call it, right?
Yep.
But
And the way that the referees were positioned when it happened.
it just doesn't happen often.
Oh.
It's a tough foul.
That's a hard foul by Luke Wettengale. He is there to make sure that Hopeful is okay. He is okay. He will get 2. Ankeny Christian looking for a technical. Graham Meether checking in. He says he thinks that I could touch the net. So I appreciate Graham's vote of confidence.
I think you can.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah, you can.
I'm telling you, man, my calves just disintegrated. Look at these things. They used to be massive. Now there's no muscle there. It's all just
Chad.
skin.
No, you have muscle.
This is bad TV. I pulled up my pant leg and showed Jesse as the referees are discussing whether or not that was an intentional foul. No intentional foul awarded.
I think it's the right call. He got his money's worth.
That was he did get his money's worth. I would say that was close. I understand the point of view.
And heck of a job by Hopeful just making that layup. Weir comes down with the rebound. 4-point play.
That's going to be tough for the Falcons to come back from. They're trailing by
7 point.
7. Lennon looking for Ballinger.
I don't necessarily think we need threes. We need a few stops. So 2-point baskets aren't bad in this situation.
Ball's tipped away. And the last timeout goes to Ankeny Christian.
We need a little energy here. Wish this crowd would get up.
The momentum is all with Ankeny Christian right now. Falcons trail by 7, 57.3 to go.
Cue Kennedy Sanchez and the cheerleaders. Here we go. Get them, go.
There's a chance I tear my Achilles today. I wonder if that gets me out of church. Think my family will go without me?
Yeah. Heard they prefer to go places without you.
I don't dispute that.
Colin was over last night.
Yeah, did he behave?
Yeah. Jet didn't. Jet beat him 127-3 in Madden.
Oh,
Okay, I went up there. I know
Oh.
everybody wants to hear this.
Yeah,
I went up there. It was 72-3. I go in. I go, Colin, give me the controller. Jet scores 3 touchdowns on me, and goes for 2 every time, and onsides it 2 of the 3 times. He exploits. He's just a mean kid.
I love it though. Go for the throat, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that. What's the purpose?
He didn't let me live it down this morning. I'm pretty sure he changes the AI, so the team that he's playing is bad.
Is there AI and
Madden? Oh,
Madden?
yeah. You can turn the difficulty down, and then on top of that, turn the AI down. Anyway.
Ankeny Christian moving the ball around? They're content not to really take a shot. They want to bleed the clock down. Falcons are going to have to foul if they want to get in to this game.
Well, I think if they were going to do that, they should have done it 20 seconds ago.
Foul's going to go on
Cheryl, I think.
Owen Marshall, his 4th.
Okay.
Texans trail the Ravens 3-0, 5:17 to go in the first. Narmi going to be called a foul. That is his 4th. Tough loss here for the Falcons. Again, they'll be in action against a very good TJ team on Monday. TJ knocked off LC earlier this year. Have not really paid attention to what they've done since. They'll have opportunities against Red Oak, Denison, and Atlantic as the week goes on as well.
The Falcons held their own against a team that beat Lewis Central earlier this year in Harlan a couple weeks ago. Played one of their best games in the last couple years, I think, against Harlan. Despite them playing against 6 people.
Narmi collects the rebound.
The referee being one of them. Cheryl
We knew what you were talking about. I just wasn't going to play into that. Marshall is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be assessed to number 2, Eli Christensen. His 3rd. No shots awarded here. That's just the 3rd team foul. Marshall, his pass is intercepted. Ankeny Christian content to dribble us out. 18 seconds to go. Weirk with the dunk. That is the exclamation point on this game.
Weirk gets teed up. Army tying him up on, we could call it incidentally, but I think we know what Noah was doing.
All right, so Ballinger is going to shoot the 1T. I believe that will be Weirk's 5th foul, if that is the case. I think it was because he kind of pulled himself up on the rim there, perhaps.
Him and Narmi got tied up there after the dunk.
So Ballinger's 2nd free throw
is that a personal foul as well, or is that just a tee? Because that
it says a tee is a foul, but
so
apparently
that's his 5th.
should be his 5th foul, but it is not. I'm confused. You're confused. We're all confused. Falcons trail by 8 with just 13-6 to go. Narmi's going to drive to the rim, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it off to Cheryl, whose foot was out of bounds. 3 was no good. 6.3 to go. That should do it. So we'll be back on Thursday for wrestling, Friday for basketball. Falcons will be in action again on Monday with the Saints.
Keep your eye on sports fan. Check it daily or weekly. As these some of these games get rescheduled.
Yep.
I don't know if Mr. Holder is going to keep the camera rolling.
I would hope not, but just to kind of put a bow on it for the Falcons, Nick Bellinger had 23 points, 3 rebounds. Luke Wettengill, 5 points, 11 rebounds. Joe Hughes, 6 points. Owen Marshall, 16 points, 3 rebounds. Noah Narmi, 1.6 rebounds. And Jackson Lennon with 3 points. Ankeny Christian, Eli Christensen had 7 points, 5 rebounds. Brody Hofel had 6 points. Cade Wierk, 17 points, 6 rebounds. Tyler Mahoney finished with 10 points, 5 rebounds. Garrett Pearson with 6 points, 6 rebounds. Hayden Davis with 6 points, 3 rebounds. And Dylan Quick and number 33 each had 2 points and 3 rebounds. So I think that'll do it for us. I'm going to go try to touch the net. We'll let you know how that goes.
Talk to everybody on Thursday.
And
we might. I know we have a pod coming up.
We'd like to get a podcast going here pretty quick. So we'll try to get that done, knocked out. But yeah, I'm Chad Hannon.
Jesse Shea.
For Brady Smith, Kellen Underwood, Brian Holder, and Alexis Narmi. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a great weekend.